Hello! This video is part of a series where I read over old issues of my comic Hellgate and give some commentary. Hellgate started in 2003 when I was 15 and ran till 2009. You can read it for free at jaegercomics.com. This footage was captured from my streams over at twitch.tv/Jaeger_comics. Here we go. This is Hellgate Battle 22 Disobedience from 2007. Last time on Hellgate Battle 21, Jaeger and the Origin of the Gem. 2,000 years ago, during the first demon outbreak, Jaeger and the demon boss raced to Mount Yahweh to retrieve the gem. The demon boss attained it and became the Demon King. It was also learned that if the gem stays in the hands of the Demon King for too long, it will warp. So we start with this view of Courtney, still in her healing coma. And then we see the demon castle. Let me fight! Out of the question. The deal is, when I fall in battle, you give up on making him explode and kill him. You want to die? I want Neil dead. I'm sick of sitting around. You will do as I say. Demon King just aggressive stance. Just a cape flap twirl, turn away. Demon Prince walks away. Then we got him like looking out one of these doorways on the one of the spires of the castle. You're following me. The moment you try to leave, I'll tell the Demon King. Grabs his horn and breaks it off and stabs the bird demon. Let me go, half-breed. Can't have you telling on me. And then, boo, away he goes. Meanwhile, we got this nice, sunny little area. Neil lounging in the grass, Jessica and Jesse lounging. Mike. Little flashback. I promise. I won't let these demons beat me. I won't die. Neil. A promise. Neither of us will die till every last demon is gone. Yeah. Neil. I've been thinking. That's a shocker. That day when the Hellgate opened, hundreds of thousands of demons must have escaped. That's enough to spread chaos around the world. But they only seem to appear near us. They're holding back. And the Demon King has never come to fight you himself. Is he afraid of you? A lot of demons did come out when we opened the gate. We? It's obvious the Demon King doesn't see me as a threat. He's toying with me. He won't come and fight me. He won't, but I will. Dun-dun. Mike! Demon Prince. Meanwhile, back at the shack, at the little summer house they're staying in, there's Amber with a new kitty. You're looking a lot better now, Madeline. Who would ever abandon you in the rain? Oh, I guess it's time for Courtney's sponge bath. There she goes with the bucket of water, and then Demonic stopped healing her. There's Demonic sleeping on the side now. Back to the encounter. We see the cape being thrown off to the side. Demon Prince versus Neil. Mike. A promise. Neither of us will die till every last demon is gone. Dare off. And the demon prince lunges in. There's one swing. Another swing. And a stab. You're holding back! Do it again and your friends are dead! I can't. Neil! Maybe when you slay the demon prince, only the demon part will be slain and Mike will be back to normal. I can't know that for sure. And even if not, don't you think he'd rather be dead than stay this way? Neil transforms in his demonic form. That form, it's so scary. Yeah. Good. A worthy fight. Easy block. For you, maybe. It's a swing. Amazing! Sends him flying. Oh, jumps above him. Die. I'm in midair. I have no way to dodge. Moves his head forward. Oh, look at that. He'll pierce my heart. Neil turns back and gets repelled away at the last second. And lands. And the other one falls. When he's desperate, he's dangerous. I had to transform back in order to repel away from him. So I see holy demonic. Bit of a repel in there. So that allowed him to push himself away midair instead of getting his heart pierced by that horn. Ugh. I have to take him out from afar. Meanwhile, back at the Demon Castle, we see the Demon King has come across this. What the hell are you doing? Oh, Demon King, the Demon Prince has run off. What? Castle flies away. Now or never. What's he planning? Ovnumv! Energy gathering the sword. Nuval! Strike the ground. Is that all? Easy. Just slaps the energy dragon to the side. He tossed aside the energy dragon like it was nothing. Energy dragon dissipates. Then I have no choice. Forgive me, Kathleen. Got some tears. He doesn't want to do this. Demonic again? Sheath his sword and starts gathering energy in the sheath. What's he doing? The God Slash. I have to counter. There's a 2-page spread. Varzaps! Demonic tornado! Oh, which one's gonna win? Oof. They take each other out. There's nothing left. They canceled each other out. The God Slash isn't invincible? It was supposed to overpower him. I'll just try again. He starts spinning his sword again. Creating another demonic tornado. Neil tries to make another God Slash. Looks like he's not used to doing more than one of those. Can Neil do 2 God Slashes in a row? He's going to have to. Demonic tornado! What's up? Jewel Unv! Big old blast coming from the sky with the Demon King. They're being blown away! Boom, you see, it comes straight from the Demon Castle, just interrupts both of them. Too bright! Demon King! Damn. Oopsie doodle band goodwill. Meep. Beam comes down. You won't get away! Beam and teleported back into the castle, and the castle zooms off. Leaving just the battleground behind. The Demon King wasn't smug like last time. Yeah, Mike must have come out here against the Demon King's wishes. He never was too fond of authority. Neil reverts back to normal. They're walking their way back, and Courtney! To be continued. This issue is dedicated to Ari. May your coma come to an end as well. I'll explain that in the commentary. And here's an extra drawing I did. I'll get into that in commentary too. Next time on Hellgate, Battle 23, Neil's decision. Let's end this. Courtney's awake, and Neil is off to finish off the Demon King once and for all. All right, so when we get in, so yeah, this cover, man, this cover is like, I know what I was going for, but man, did I not pull it off. Like, one, the Demon King looks terrible there. Like, oh, he's all wrapped in his cloak, but I didn't know how. I could draw that so much better now. It just looks like it just looks weird. It looks weird and gross. There's so much empty space, and they're both wrapped in their cloaks. And this weird, like, oh, you can't see his eyes because they're in the shadow of his barely there bangs. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's a bad cover. So yeah, so as we know now, this is the one where Courtney wakes up at the end. So she's actually got a little smile here, which kind of shows like, oh, I think she's ready to wake up. So then we have this conversation, this idea that the deal of so I may have mentioned this before when the Demon Prince was introduced. It's not very clear to a lot of readers because it was in the demon language. It was a conversation in the demon language that no one bothered translating. But essentially, the idea behind the Demon Prince is the Demon King has a goal with Neil. He wants to make him explode. We'll get more details on that later, so I won't go into that. But he's toying with him, right? But he wanted basically a something that would make him say, okay, time to get serious. I need to stop trying with this and actually take Neil out. And so his gauge for that is the Demon Prince. He created the Demon Prince as like this gauge. If Neil is strong enough to beat the Demon Prince, I need to stop screwing around and take Neil out. But he's holding the Demon Prince back from fighting because he doesn't want that day to come. He's trying to do this other plan we don't know about yet. And the Demon Prince is kind of taking issue with that. Like, I'm supposed to be a gauge for his strength, and you're not letting me fight him. And the Demon King, these eyes and these markings, the Demon King will have a form later that's like his full powered form. This was like me kind of showing that when he gets angry, it starts to show, although I hadn't really designed it yet, so it doesn't look that great here, but we'll see that much later in the series. And then we have this little bird demon that's just like, I'm going to tattle on you if you try to leave. And yeah, the Demon Prince just breaks his horn off and stabs him with it. Now, if you look, the Demon Prince has one stripe on his horn. Keep that in mind. One stripe on his horn. And then you can see here already it's growing back on this last frame here. Because any wound on an immortal demon will heal. Unless it's the Healer Sword. And then they'll be, if it's a mortal wound, then they'll be slain. See, his new horn has, wait for that to show, 2 stripes. Just because. I thought it would be neat. His horn grows back with 2 stripes. So yeah, they guys hang out, laying on the grass, and once again, I use this flashback to kind of remind the readers of, you know, this bond between Neil and Mike, which, yeah, convenient, cliched, but I think it can be necessary. You know, you had a point that, you know, I could have ordered it a bit differently so it wasn't so coincidental, but it just harkens back to the inspiration for a lot of Hellgate, which is episodic anime, and, you know, like Inuyasha. You know, if Kikyo was going to show up in that issue, you can bet there might be Inuyasha just that night might have had a bad dream about the time when Kikyo shot him with an arrow in the first episode. So, and this is me kind of like doing some housekeeping with the Demon King's actions, because yeah, if you read Hellgate, it's like, you know, what's the Demon King's plan? Why aren't there demons everywhere? Why is there not like widespread devastation? And this is kind of just the main characters kind of working through that. The demons are being held back for some reason, and the Demon King seems to be toying with Neil. They're kind of starting to realize that through this conversation. I still kind of like how this looks. You got like the Demon Prince emerging from the woods, and you can kind of see like the shadows of like the tree, like, you know, a little bit of sun hitting them through the leaves. That's not bad. That kind of came out as planned. And then we got the scene with Amber, who is, by the way, who I'm drawing right now in today's spicy drawing that you guys have only got a slight glimpse of. And a new cat, Madeline. So same as the other cats, based on ex-girlfriend. At this point, I was dating someone new, and this cat is based off her. And I'll get into this more when we get to Heaven Gate, but the girl this cat is based off of was instrumental in the creation of the character Kiana Nearhigh. So, you know, I'll talk about that at the end of Hellgate when we first get introduced to Kiana. And then as Amber is going to go check on Courtney, we see that the healing has finished. I really should have shown more of Demonic through all these. And my God, dude, use a ruler. The chair is just... Ugh. Is that a bad drawing of the Demon Prince there? My fight scenes are getting better at this point. You know, I'd still say like not great, but like you can say like, oh, you know, some sword swinging, some blocks. And you got like Neil's hesitant. He doesn't want to fight, but they're like, dude, you have no choice. And so Neil goes all out, goes with his demonic form. At that point, the Demon Prince isn't really much of a match for him. I do like this big scene here where Neil's like in the shadow of like the sun. Did that make sense? The sun's at his back, so he's in shadow. That's more. And he's just going to come in for a stab. And I like this. You know, the fight wasn't just simple like sword slashes. I came up with a few scenarios to take place. You know, so like with the whole like, okay, well maybe the Demon Prince would like thrust his head forward, try to stab in the heart, and Neil's got to quickly like change back to repel the two energies. And then you got the Demon King realizing that the Demon Prince is gone, and once again you see here on the left he's doing that whole partially transformed face. It doesn't really look like how his face will eventually look when he's transformed, because I hadn't really designed it yet. Neil using the Energy Dragon. Demon Prince shrugs that off. Forgive me, Kathleen. So this part's a little... I was trying to like kind of foreshadow, but I don't think it really comes across. I'll just tell you right now, Kathleen's the name of Mike's mom. We'll learn that much later, but I don't think it really does much to keep that a secret. You get another full page God Slash. I think this is our Is this only our second God Slash? Might be. I don't know if I've done one since then. Is that right? Huh. The Demonic Tornado. Which, yeah, I could draw it better now, but I like the design. The idea is this twister. And then, I mean, these pages look kind of bad. They're just kind of empty. Didn't necessarily need full pages for each of these. The 2-page thing is one thing, but like just so many like full pages in a row, kind of unnecessary. And as first time we see the God Slash kind of defeated. See, Neil's got to bust out a second one. And then, this is the first time I've like allowed the God Slash to be not 2 pages, but I didn't feel the need to. Yeah, I thought it would be too samey to just have them each get a full page again. So I like that. And then we have the first appearance of the Demon King signature move, which translates to Demon's Arm, which is just this intense, powerful, demonic blast that essentially with his arm movement, it just kind of comes cracking down like a solid bolt of demonic thunder. As you can see, yeah, it starts in the sky and comes straight down. And as you can see from his arm, like it's so powerful, it actually like burns his arm. But again, he's immortal, so that will heal. And then we have the Demon Butler. This is I believe our second time seeing him. He first appeared in the issue 8. He was the one who was kind of recruiting Kelly to work for the Demon King. This is the first time we see that he has these like tentacle arms. And the Demon King quickly gets the hell out of there. And then we see Courtney has finally awoken. Of course, we'll see more of that next time. This is Ari. This is someone I met out in California. I visited California in December of 2006, which was just out of high school, just before I started college. And I met her out there. She was like friends with the people I was staying with. And then not long after I got back, she was in a motorcycle accident and was in a coma. I mean, I guess, spoiler alert, she came out of it, and that will be announced in a later issue. And then this, not a credit card, Kitsune. This I did for fun, and I liked it so much I just put it in the back of the issue because I had space for it. It's a ramen duets with a little flavor packet purse. I just thought that was clever. All right, and that was Battle 22 Disobedience. Thank you
so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, and I'd love to read your comments below. And make sure you're subscribed so you know when the next comic goes up. Also, check the description for a playlist of any readings you may have already missed. And if you'd like to read ahead, all of these comics are free on my website, YagerComics.com. Bye!